Hello, guys. Good morning. How are you guys doing? How has been your week? I hope you are all great and fine. You're welcome back to Lolly's channel. We thank the Lord for today, yet another day that we are alive, we are well, we are healthy. We give Him all the glory. I just want to challenge you guys this morning that we can bake. Let's bake together. God bless you. Okay, the first thing that we're going to be doing, let's get up with it. You're going to preheat your oven eh, to 200 degree. You preheat your oven, just press it on to 200 degree. The next thing that we're going to have, our item this morning, we are having our sugar, butter, flour, we have milk, we have our eggs, baking powder, lemon, vanilla, and salt. So let's get into it. I have my mixing bowl because I'm not going to be mixing it with my hand. So I'm going to put my mixing bowl. And don't forget I have my the baking pan, which is more important. I have my baking pan. So let's enjoy it. I'm going to first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be oiling my baking pan. So I just put my butter generously in it and oil all the edges. You oil all the edges, your ends must be very clean. So when it's well oiled, it's well greased, then you put a pinch. You put a pinch of flour in. That is when if you don't want to use your parchment paper to line it. So this is what you do. You dust it with flour. Why are we doing this? So that it will not get stick. You don't want your cake to get stick to your pan, and you want it to be well done. This is my my mixing bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking my measurement. You can use your cup. That will help. That's your measurement cup. That will help you great deal. But if you don't have your measurement cup, one of this cup is equal to your 150. That is 150 gram. Okay, so let's just put it aside. My butter, I'm going to be having 3 sticks of butter, and that is 150 for each stick. Meanwhile, I'm going to have I'm going to be making 3 pans. Have a look at my pan. We're going to be having my pan. I'm going to be having 3 pans of cake. So that is going to tell us that my calculation is going to be in 3. So please don't get confused. Let's do it together. So when you see your butter, there is already a mark on it. But in case you don't have a mark on your butter, it's 50-50-50. In case you don't have a mark on your butter, then you can measure it 3 100, that is, sorry about that, that is 150 gram. So now I'm going to be using 150 times 3. That's 700 gram. So here I already have one, I already have 250. Each one of it is 250. This is another, this is the next one, 250. That's 500 gram. So I have another one here, which is the last gram. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is my sugar. This is my sugar. So normally I should use 300, 3 cups of sugar. 3 cups of sugar, that is 450, sorry, 450 gram for each. So I'm not going to use that because I don't want it too sugary. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to reduce my sugar, and I'm going to reduce my sugar. So I'm going to be using 200 for each. So 200 for each, that is giving me 6. That is giving me 600 grams of sugar. Okay, so I'm pouring it in. So I've brought it to my mixing bowl. Now I'm going to mix it gradually. I don't have to cut it because it can mix, and my butter was already in a room temperature, so it was already melted. So we're going to allow this to mix for a while we go back to our dry ingredients. So I'm now in my dry ingredients. So my flour it has been stiff. So I've stiffed it. So I'm going to remove the stiff of it. So I'm going to measure 3 cups of flour. So 3 cups of flour for each. So I'm doing 3, that is 9 cups. So have a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to sift more. I have 4 here. My flours are the flour I'm using is all-purpose flour, so don't forget about it. You can use all-purpose flour. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm setting this aside. Now, let me bring it close. Where our baking powder, this is my teaspoon. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, we're baking for 3 pans. So now I'm going to be adding my lemon zest. I'm going to be adding my lemon zest. So I'll grate my lemon zest with the finest of my grater. So it's well washed now. Just the zest. You don't need the white in. See, I'm not grating the inner, just the zest. So I'm setting that aside and I'm doing the next one. So I can now pack this off. It's fine. So what I do to it is I just add in some little flour so that it will not get. So I'm pouring it in. So now I'm going to be adding my salt. 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of salt. So I'm done with the dry ingredients. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I want to get my wet ingredients now. So I'm going to be cracking my eggs. It's better for you to use. I'm using 4 eggs per pan. That's 1 pan. So each of your egg can be 150 gram. So you're going to whisk your eggs. Just give it a little whisk. So I'm going to add in my vanilla to my milk. So now I'm going to be adding my milk gradually in. First, let's scrape it. I'm going to scrape it a little. Scrape the edges. So I'm going to add milk gradually in. I'm not adding everything at once. So you keep adding your milk. You keep adding, you keep scraping until there is no butter left in. Now I'm going to scoop some flour in and make sure you put your mixer at the lowest so that you will not have butter flashed over. So you repeat the process until your flour and your eggs are all incorporated in. I'm going to be adding my milk. So I keep adding my milk until so I'm going to beat it on a high speed for just a minute so that all the gluten can be added together. That's it. So I'm just pouring them out into my pan. You spread it out. Make sure it's well. So I'm going to be putting it in my oven. So it's going to bake for 100 and it's going to bake for 150 degree. It's baking for 150. Formally have my oven preheated in 200 degrees, so I'm going to reduce it to 150 and it's going to bake for 45 minutes. We are done baking. We're done baking it. We baked it for each. We baked, look at when you put it out and you find out that there is no stick on your knife, that means it's done. The outer part is ruffled, but the inside is has moisture. So we're done baking. That's a good one. Okay. Thank you for staying with me till the end. If you watch till now, definitely I know you're going to try it. Please, when you do try, can you please send me a picture of it or open your own YouTube channel and link me. We can do this together. Please do subscribe, share, and turn off the notification so that you can see whenever I post another video. I'm going to be eyesing it, so turn up your notification bell. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Bye.